Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Sunday School. We are continuing our big story of God's forever kingdom that's found in the Bible. And today's story is found in all the four Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in the New Testament. Let's start by looking at our poster. What do you see in this picture? Is there anything you wonder about? I wonder where this is taking place. I wonder what Jesus is doing. Let's find out more in our story. Our story today takes place in the temple in Jerusalem. To the Israelites, the temple was a special place where people went to meet with God, just like the church is for us today. One day Jesus visited the temple and saw that the temple courtyard was filled with shopping stalls and animals and greedy money changers who were cheating people of their money. Instead of the temple being a holy place of worship, it had become a place of sin. People were sinning by focusing on making money and cheating people in God's temple, instead of coming to God to make animal sacrifices for the forgiveness of sin. Jesus decided to do something. He picked up a whip and started tipping over the tables of the money traders, and all the coins were scattered. Jesus drove out the sheep and the cattle, and all the doves flew away. While Jesus was doing this, he said to the people, "Get these things out of here. Stop turning my Father's house into a market." Jesus also quoted a verse from the prophet Isaiah, which is our memory verse today. Let's read it. "My house will be called a house where people from all nations can pray." Isaiah 56:7. Jesus cleared out the temple court to make room for the true worshippers of God. In the main part of the temple, only the Jewish people were allowed, but the outer court that Jesus cleared out was called the court of the Gentiles. Gentiles are people who are not Israelites. They are people from other nations. Jesus was upset because this part of the temple was supposed to be where the Gentiles could come to pray and worship God. It had always been God's plan that the Israelites would bless the people from other nations by telling them about the one true God and His love for everyone. But the Israelites had forgotten God's plan and purpose for them. They had turned away the Gentiles so they could not worship the one true God in the temple. After Jesus had cleared the temple, the lame and blind people who were there came to Jesus to be healed. Even the children in the crowd came to Jesus and sang, "Hosanna to the Son of David." The Jewish leaders and the sellers were very angry that Jesus cleared away their greedy trade. But Jesus told them that soon the temple made of stone would not be God's place to live anymore. He told them about a new temple that He would raise in 3 days. The Jews did not understand what Jesus meant. Jesus was talking about His own body as the new temple. Jesus would become the once and for all sacrifice for the sins of all people, and He would rise from the dead on the 3rd day. Then Jesus Himself would be the true temple where we can meet with God anywhere and at any time. Jesus taught that He was the new and true temple. That means that we no longer have to go to Jerusalem to worship God. God's people can gather around Jesus and worship God anywhere in the world. That's our story for today. Bye for now. See you next week.